I'm going to start with Ben's glasses. They have been an obsession for fans. I wanted to know, was that a character choice on your end, or was that something the costume department just, threw in and now it's just become a whole thing?
You know what? The glasses, Ben Stone's glasses it was a character choice that I made at some point through the first season. I feel like it could have been the second or third episode. I decided that every time he was looking at a screen that his eyes would need some extra help. So we just threw those glasses on and it's become, part of him, like a third arm.
Definitely. Now I'm sure you guys try to insert them in as much as possible.
It's interesting. This new season that's coming out, hopefully soon. I don't know if we've seen the glasses yet. So it's interesting. Oh, that's a lie. Maybe we have. I think they start making an appearance later in the season.
Okay, I hope so. Don't break any hearts right now.
No. They will never be far away from Ben Stone.
That's good to know. That's kind of surprising because, in our little social media digging, I think you guys wrapped the first half of the episodes for Manifest. So I think, it's a 20 episode season. So I think you did 10. That's my guess.
That's right. Yeah, we just finished the first 10. We're on a little hiatus and we're getting ready to go back and finish out the story, which is, incredible. We're so grateful that we're able to come back together and finish the story out. But it's also kind of bittersweet because it's, what I've loved so much over the past 4 years, and to know that it's finally coming to an end is, gratifying and sad all at the same time.
I'm sure. I know it's totally mixed feelings for you guys. We're going to jump ahead a little bit then, since you're
Sure.
kind of segueing to some of my other questions.
Yeah.
It's kind of an obvious question, but can you kind of tell me your feelings when you guys got the news that you were canceled and then the news when you were saved?
Devastation into absolute elation. It was, such a sad thing for all of us because, when you're in a TV show and a TV series like this that, runs for a while and you get deep into it, you get deep into these characters, you get attached to it just like the audience does. And you want to know, you want to be able to give justice to the story and justice to these characters. And, the idea that we might not be able to do that, or the idea that we would never be able to do it again because we were canceled, was, heartbreaking. But, such is the way it goes in this business. Sometimes things go for a long time, sometimes they don't go at all. And so you kind of just roll with it. But we were sad to hear that news. But as soon as this groundswell of support came from our fans and from people finding it anew for the first time when it came onto Netflix, they didn't even know it existed until it was on Netflix. And it just sort of took off, and it was hugely exciting and really validating. And the fact that Netflix made a bid for us to come back and finish out the story was incredible.
I mean, it's thanks to the fans that you guys are back, and you were also really piloting that hashtag Save Manifest campaign. So do you have a message to the fans, just to say thank you?
Oh, from the deepest part of my soul, I thank our fans, our manifestors, for coming to the show's rescue and support. I mean, we do it for you, and we couldn't do it without you. So we're internally grateful and cannot wait for you to see what we have in store for you for these final 20 episodes. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind, and you're going to see some interesting things from the characters you know and love, and some you're going to see in ways that you've never seen them before. And of course, we're gonna find out more and more about what happened to them and where they were, and as we get closer and closer to the finale, the end. but it's going to be a ride.
I love the little teases that you're giving. You're driving me and you're going to drive the
I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could, but I am been sworn to secrecy. But I will tell you that it's going to blow everybody's mind.
That's amazing. All right. Can you maybe talk about, well, sorry, anyone who hasn't seen season 3, but I think anyone watching will probably have seen it. Can you talk anything about how you Ben is navigating being a single parent now and how you approach that?
Not very well. I think I can say this, that we begin the next season 2 years from where we left off, season 3. So we've moved ahead in time. And, Ben he's an interesting, complicated man, complicated character. He is very singular in the way that he thinks. And, everything he does is absolutely for his family and for the love of his family and to protect his family. But because of that singular way of thinking that he has, it can sometimes start to alienate, the people closest to him. And it's, a lot of the times it's his way or the highway. And most of the time he's right, but sometimes he's wrong. But it's hard for him to not move through the world with sort of blinkers around his eyes. And sometimes I think, and of course I haven't gotten to the end, sometimes I think that, he could be the agent of the apocalypse of the downfall of all of this sometimes, because of the way that he is so tenacious and so singular in the way that he moves through the world and moves forward. And he, it is all for his family, but it can sometimes come with collateral damage around that. But he is always going into it with good intentions, right, but also willing to break the rules sometimes in order to, what's that?
No, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, in order to break the rules to, it's so hard not to give anything away, but to get at what he needs or wants to find out. And, I think there is a certain amount of, maybe there's a certain amount of guilt that he carries for some reason about what happened to them and the time that he lost. And I think he wants to fix that, and he wants to create something new in the now with these people, but he gets so with his family, with his loved ones, but he does get very, very singular.
Well, you're making me a little nervous, but
yeah. I mean, the first part of the season, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy.
Did you direct an episode this season?
I certainly did.
Okay.
And I was unbelievably grateful for the opportunity. It's something that I've been wanting to do for, a long time. And I feel like I've been in this business 1,000 years, and I've been wanting to do it for a long time. And I couldn't have asked for a better episode to direct, with the greatest cast who made me look like a genius and made me look like I knew what I was doing. And I cannot wait for people to see it. I think, it's an episode in the season where we see some of our characters like we've never seen them before, in a situation that we've never seen them before. And hopefully it sort of sheds new light on quite a few of our characters. And I can't wait for people to see it. I'm really, really proud of it.
It's episode 7, right?
That's right. Yeah. Episode 7.
Okay.
I was just about to tell you the title of the episode, but I don't know if it's out there or not.
Okay.
I was about to
tell me. I will tell you.
Yeah. But I had the time of my life.
Awesome. Is there more directing in your future?
I hope so. definitely something that I want to continue doing.
What was it like? Did you have to direct yourself? I don't know if that gives.
I did, you know, and it was interesting. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about how difficult it was and how fun it was all at the same time. And you know, when you're directing yourself, you definitely have a shorthand, so I don't have to get in deep conversation with myself about, you know, what it is that I'm wanting to do or anything. So there is a bit of a shorthand, which can be helpful.